just realized something. Spiritual core. I know everybody probably knew this already, but dark night of the soul, I just like to do things in an orderly fashion. I get it. I can remember it. And it makes sense. And it's more understanding to the point where you will want to do it right instead of fighting against it. Fighting against it, you're looking at it like it's not real. But spiritual core is just like physical core. You know what day you gotta go to court. You prep and you get ready for that day to go to court. And you do right during the time you go into court, or you get yourself right before, during, and after, really. So it's like you go into the dark night of the soul. So it's like the enemy got to get you to vibrate low during the dark night of the soul, which is quite easy to do because nobody want to deal with you. The energy is off. You probably ain't got no lover. And if you do got a lover, you know they ain't your lover. You got problems in the house. Probably ain't got a house. You at your lowest. So the enemy can come to you as a friend in disguise in these moments to see to it that you vibrate low. Like in my situation, I couldn't go. It was like somebody paid, like a community was paid off. Or you could just say it with the dark night of the soul. And everybody was cut off around me. But I ain't gonna say with the dark night of the soul, I'm gonna say it was a community thing. Everybody was cut off around me. And I could only go to a drug house where my friend, my once was friend, stayed at. And I could only go to my house. So I couldn't visit nobody else would talk to me, nobody else would deal with me. But my community, people would follow me to that house and park up the street and watch me go in that house. So, there go your gang stalking right there. But anyway, this was a mega drug house. They sold drugs, you know. And I was on drugs at that time. I mean, when my ex-wife left me, she dropped me off at that house. So it was like, everybody wanted me to go to that house. When the divorce happened, when I lost my child and everything. When I lost my child, my ex-wife left me and all that, everybody guided me, my family and everybody guided me to that house. And people in the house were working for them, people outside the house were working for them. Yeah, they'll take the furniture outside of the house and put cameras on the furniture, push the furniture back in the house. You see what I'm saying? So it was like somebody, what I'm trying to say, humans know, like organizations know, when you're in the dark night of the soul, that's the most vital point. And that's the most vital point in your life to get you to vibrating low so they can whack you. If they kill you without going through them proper channels, it'll be catastrophic to their asses. And they know it. And now I'm teaching my hood people that you better know it. my street people. You can't, hood people, you can't kill people like me, which is like the 1% and stuff like that. Let's just say that, or the higher ups. You can't just go off and kill them. We know that now. And you definitely can't kill people in the dark night of the soul. So now we learning energy here. I'm teaching my street, my hood, and my slum deal. So if we can learn these right here, this is gonna make us real dominant in the streets, our streets, to the point where we are more on a lighter side in a darker environment. You need to balance yourselves out. All y'all need to balance yourselves out, period. If you can't do nothing else, you need to at least be neutral. At least. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be always in the dark. Oh, we're going to go ahead and rape some people. Oh, okay. We're going to go ahead and do this to some people. Oh, okay. We're going to go ahead and kill. Oh, you can't do all that. You can't agree with all that because it seems like it's this and that, because a lot of that ain't even hard anyway. A lot of that ain't got nothing to do with hard at all, really. So you gotta balance things out. You're supposed to protect your home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you look at players, pimps, I'm talking to the streets, y'all. Y'all don't get this. If you ain't from the street, from the hood, y'all don't even worry about it. You ain't talking like pimps, players, and goons, or thugs, or whatever. I can see good in everything since I was born and raised in there. A pimp get in line a nympho that's out of control, male or female. You see what I'm saying? Or a person who is contaminated, out of control, male or female. And that can be, it ain't gotta be STD, just STD could be just contaminated in their mind, just something going on with them. And it's sexual, like they got a sexual demon connected to them, an incubus or a succubus. They get them in control. So enough of them, then you get around this pimp, you're gonna obviously say, okay, this is a pimp. If the women are out of control, and if you go talk to a real pimp, they'll tell you, well, what else you gonna do with them? If they was out here, if there wasn't nobody to watch them, it'd be total chaos in this hood. Okay, the same thing, I ain't gonna name the rest of them because everybody else, you get the gist of it. Everybody else starts saying, oh, okay, no. I ain't trying to okay nothing neither. I'm just saying there's energy, there's pillars in energy. And that's what we gotta notice, the pillars in the energy. That's what we need to notice. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you remove this energy, it's just gonna be somebody else to replace it, because that's a pillar. That's what I want people to notice. So I'm finna get out of that street stuff. I'm going back where I was. So you got the dark night of the soul. You got the dark night of the soul, okay? You go into court in the spiritual justice system. Remember, physical justice is from the spiritual justice. You go into court in the spiritual justice. All right, why are you in the dark night of the soul? This is what really get the ones like myself in trouble. I ain't supposed to be like this. I kill myself or kill somebody. I go off and kill everybody. Now, like I said on my other lecture, I can either disrespect my neighbors or anybody around me, because everybody got these cameras around me, disrespecting me, made money off me and everything, but I won't do that because I ain't that kind of person to do that. I'm no longer that kind of person anyway. I'm not going back to that either. And besides, even though I know neighborhood watch signs all around here, which is also a sign of saying everybody's snitching, and all you want me to do is snap, so you can call the law, and then you get your little checks. I ain't gonna do it anyway because I'm too real for that. I wouldn't do that. But the way y'all invaded my privacy, it's just like I got y'all karma now. I got y'all justice now. So if I was to jump on y'all in any kind of way, fashion, be a form, the energy probably gonna be on my side. So I'm gonna win regardless. That's what I'm trying to tell my street people out there. That's how energy works. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to, no matter who you is, you are your boys, all y'all together don't matter. It don't matter. The energy gonna be on my side. You're gonna lose in both ways. You're gonna lose in the physical and in the spiritual. So after I get through tearing your ass up, my ancestors gonna tear your asses up. So either way it go, it's done. That's how the energy works. You can't invade nobody's privacy. You can't disrespect nobody. Y'all all in my house want to hear what I say, but y'all out there talking about people like a dog. You ain't heard me talk about nobody. You heard me talk about my used to be close friend that's in some trouble now, that he ain't never been in his life. And so even though I know we ain't friends like we used to be, I'm still concerned for his life. See what I'm saying? That's what you heard me talk about. You ain't heard me talk about nothing else though. You heard me talk about how they come back in my energy like they typically always do, as if somebody controlling them. You didn't come in my energy to check on me. You didn't come in my energy to see how I was doing. You didn't come in my energy to make sure I was okay. You came in my energy because somebody sent you in my energy. That's disrespectful. So I'm saying it's dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul shows you all that when you abstract and detach yourself from everybody, lovers and all. You start to see how they move, and you realize, you just sit there and you observe, and you realize, damn, did I have a friend in the first place? All right, now, so you in this dark night of the soul, you've been analyzed. So what's really going on? What's really going on is that somebody destiny swapped with you. Somebody unalived you. Somebody sacrificed you, and you are being observed to see if the death is valid. Is this a valid death? Then you just gonna get wiped out. So if you is in here slipping in any kind of fashion or form, if you in here doing wrong in any kind of fashion or form, if you in here vibrating low in any kind of fashion or form, that gives everybody out there, your gang stalker, you used to be friends, so-called friends, the organization. So it ain't all about the organization when you're in this dark night of the soul. It can, this kind of atmosphere in the dark night of the soul can easily be transpired by the astro itself. So I was wrongfully accused, and then I was wrongfully unalive. So that means everybody who had anything to do with this, once the spiritual judicial system say, oh, hell no, he ain't supposed to be dead. So who did this? That's really why it's delayed to me. That's really why it's postponed a lot, because they've been realized I wasn't supposed to be in that death situation, that sacrificial situation, that unalive situation. So everybody and their mama, whoever got anything to do with this, is being evaluated. Peace and love out there.